crispy.
Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Henry and I'm back with a new video. And today I'm working on another dial, and this one's gonna be a sci-fi style diorama. And this is gonna go out to the same guy that bought the temple diorama that I did a few months ago. And when he bought the dial from me, he actually put a request for this dial. So we kind of did like a little bundle. He got me 2 dials, and that was the deal with those 2. But since I had other dioramas that I had to finish first, I had to he had to wait a little bit on this one. But now I'm working on it, and it's almost done. I think I'm about 50% done. I should be getting it ready today. Today's I believe it's Tuesday. I'll go ahead and black wash it tonight. Maybe start painting it tomorrow, and it should be ready by Friday. Hopefully it's ready by Friday, and I'll get to send it by Monday. And the size of this dial is 20 inches long, 12 inches tall, and 15 inches wide. And like I said before, this one's going to be a sci-fi style dial. You see that I already have the door frame ready, and this one's going to have a ceiling as well. So practically everything's ready. Like I said before, I should start painting it later tonight, so I could send it out by Monday the latest. And on this one I did a little I went a little different with the design. I didn't do the same design that I did with my halo dial. All the patterns different on the walls. I even carved a little bit on the little lines on top of the roof. And it is gonna have a wall right here, and that's the part that you see here. Here's the door. You already know it's gonna be removable. And I have these right here, and what I'm gonna do with these, I'm gonna put them right here, and then from there I'm gonna put them right here, and from there I'm gonna run some wires, probably from here straight over here, going into the foam or going into this little pillar right here. And now the little pillars, I did them different as well, different style, but still keeping it sci-fi. So excuse me. So it is coming pretty good, I think. I like the way it's looking, and like I said before, hopefully I could go ahead and finish it before the weekend, so I could send it out on Monday. And yeah, well, this is the update with this. Just let me go ahead and give you guys a little close-up of everything and how it's looking. And we are out. Okay, so I'm right here outside my house, ready to add my acrylic sealer. So got this die ready to go, and this is what I'm using. And I get this acrylic sealer at Michael's. I think you could also get it at Walmart. And to make sure it's mate, but that way it won't give you no shine. I don't know if you guys can really hear me. I'm wearing a mask, because if you don't wear a mask with this, it's not fun. You gotta wear a mask. Now your head starts hurting. It's not a good thing. So make sure if you're doing this, you're in a ventilated area and you're wearing a mask. So this is what I'm using, and you do it about 12 inches away from your phone, and you're gonna kind of mist it like this, 12 inches away, and you're just light mist on top of it. See? Make sure you're not doing it too close, because if you are, you might damage your phone. This is the second coat that I'm using, that I'm doing on my dial. I usually do 2 or 3, depends on how it's looking. Remember, you don't want to do it too close, because if you do, there's a little chance that you might damage your phone, so just be careful on that. There's no way to see if you're doing it or not, so you kind of just have to eyeball it and see there. That's why you're supposed to mist it like this. Another example. See? Make sure you get the whole thing. Start from the bottom. Again for this one. And again with this one. From left to right, like this. Sorry about the shakiness. That looks good. And I don't do inside the door, because inside the door I always add Mod Podge to it. I think it's more, it gives there another layer of protection, better than the sealer. And the same thing with these right here. I don't do it there, because I add the Mod Podge. So everything's okay. Like I said, you can't really see the sealer on it. You just kind of gotta make sure you get all the spots by eyeing it, and that's it. Alright. Hey, what's going on, guys? We're back, and we're officially done with this dial. And I wanted to go ahead and start the video like this. I'm gonna go ahead and take it apart in a little bit, but I just wanted to go ahead and give you guys a little tour of the dial. So as you guys saw already, it's a sci-fi style diorama. Another one, yes, another one. And this one comes with a roof, almost the same thing as the Halo one. But on this one, I did a little something different on the roof. Instead of just adding the little plastics on top, I added the little mesh. I don't know if you guys can see it through the video, but I added that through the I added that through the little cut, and then on top of that I put the plastic, and then on top of that I added one of those Dollar Tree lights. I'll go ahead and show that off right now. See, very simple. And this way you could take them off. I didn't make them permanently. I asked the guy if he wanted it permanently, and he said no, that he would want to take it off once in a while. And if you take shots like this, I guess you gotta work for your lights or whatever. But if you want to put lights, if I would make them permanently, you wouldn't. I think he would have problems with his lights and all that, because I think the light would clash with the plastic. You see, so that way he'll be able to take it out. You see the difference? It makes a big difference. This little plastic right here makes a big difference. So let me go ahead and take it apart. That's just what I wanted to show everyone that looked at that particular setup gives the client, and I think it looks pretty good. So let me go ahead and take it apart and we'll continue the video. Alright, so I just went ahead and removed the little wand on the side, and I think I added another light, so I think this is a good setup right here. I think you guys are able to see the whole, yeah, I think you can see the colors alright. So this is what I had on the roof. This little plastic sheeting, and this is the same thing that I used before, but this time I used this white color to give it the little color on top, so the light reflects better on the white and the black. I tried the black ones first, but I didn't really like the way it came out, and then I went ahead and went to Michael's and bought this white one, and it makes a big difference. So that's why I decided to go with that one. And on the color scheme, I tried to do it a little bit different. I added a little bit of color with this yellow, and then I also added that like charcoal gray on the back, on the trim of the door, and then on the pillars as well. I did that, and on this little one right here, and I have the door. That's the door for that other piece. So all that goes together, and of course it's going to be removable as well. And let's start with this little wall right here. I know earlier I said I was going to do something different. I was actually going to add these to the top and then run some wires from the sides, but I decided not to do that. It just didn't really, it wasn't convincing me that well, so I decided to go ahead and add this one instead, and I think it looks way better. So you guys let me know which one you guys think looks better. But I'm still gonna go ahead and give these to my client. Maybe he could just like leave them on the floor, or use them as little props here and there, just for another little look. I already made them, so might as well give them out, you know. Okay, and right here for this side of the wall, that's just another type of foam that I get at Hobby Lobby, and this is what I'm using for the door, and this is also the same type of foam that I use for my, not all the time, but I like to use this type of foam because right here in LA it's really hard for me to get bigger pieces of insulation foam, especially thinner ones. The only ones that I could get are the 1 inch. I'm not able to get the 1/2 inch and all that, so I gotta mess around with this one. But I really I like using it. I make my electrical boxes out of that. That's one of them, and then another one over there. And I also did the door frame with this one. So I was very happy to find it. Before I was only using the poster foam, and this one, as you can see, is way thinner. And what I like about this one, that it comes in various sizes. I believe the little thin one right here, let's see right there, the one on the top, that's the same thing as this one, but a different size. The thickness on the other ones are good as well. As a matter of fact, that's the one on the back, the little you get it free. That's another type of foam, and it's basically the same thing, and as you can see, it's way thinner than this is the poster foam, and this is the other one from Hobby Lobby, and it's way thinner and it's a little harder. So you could depending on what you're doing, you could work with it better. So that's why I like using this one as well. So anyways, and like I said before, those are the electrical boxes that I made with that other foam that I just showed you. And this is the door. I don't know if I already said it, but this is the door. It's gonna go into that other wall. And pretty much it's basically the same thing as always. Insulation foam, acrylic paints, and right here on the top is poster foam. And what I already showed you earlier, the plastic sheet, and this one I get it at Michael's as well. Right now I don't have any clamshells, so I gotta use these, and they're still good. Things like $2 for them for a big sheet, and this one's like 69 cents, and then the same thing, you know, it's a big sheet, and the Dollar Tree lamps, and all that setup is gonna go for the roof. And I think I'm about done with this style. If I missed anything, just go ahead and leave me a comment, let me know. And yeah, on the paint, a couple of weeks ago I got a message from one of my subscribers, and they wanted to know the type of paint that I use. And I think I'll take the opportunity to go ahead and do that right now. So this is what I use for my paint. Sometimes I use, and this is actually what I use for this dial. Let me see if I could focus. There you go. All these paints is what I use for this dial. This is a gunmetal gray. I think I'll be able to focus this. I'm not even gonna try. So this is gunmetal gray. This one's pavement gray, and this one's pure silver, and this one's brown. The brown I used it for, I don't know if you could see it on the camera, but I did add a little bit of rust to it, like on the lines, just to give it a little bit of like a rusty look. I don't know if you could pick it up on the camera, but there it is. It's there. So this is what I use. It's just a regular brown, and the pure silver I used it for, let me see, where is it at, for the little one over there. That's pure silver, and basically the whole dial is gunmetal. It's a gunmetal gray, and the charcoal gray that you see is that pavement gray. And I do kind of like that mix together. I'm working on another dial, and that one's gonna be a Sci-Fi dial again, and I might use the same thing instead of the gunmetal color. I think I'm gonna use pavement, and then for the smaller parts I'm just gonna go ahead and use the gunmetal colors. See, it's out of focus. So I'll see how that works, and I think I do get a good mixture of colors with that. You be the judge of that. Let me know what you think of that mixture. I know the other sci-fi diorama that I did for El Siniestro, I did gunmetal, and then I added a red to it, a red or orange, one or the other. But I always try to mix my dials, give them a little different look, I'll do maybe the door different, even though it's still gonna be a sci-fi style dial. I try to mix it around. Like on the Halo one, I did I think I did pipes on the top, and on this one I just carved it and just added some color to the top. And you guys already know it's collapsible and it's fully magnetized. Well, alright guys, like I always say, let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch you guys later.